standing before you, or not really standing necessarily, is a black box. Many of you are asking yourselves, what's in the black box? Many of you already know somewhat based on the title and also in the intro of this video. Bringing some more variety to this channel above and beyond just the figures, collectibles, subscription boxes, and whatnot. Wanted to bring back some favorites, and while I can't necessarily bring back as per requested by you guys, is it worth a buck? Because quite frankly, if you've ever been to a dollar store, there's very few things that are actually worth $1. Some are worth $2, some are worth $3, some are worth $50. I would question that store owner as to what exactly falls within the parameters of dollar, and he would probably say, well, it's multiple dollars. Well played, dollar store clerk, well played. No, inside this box is a variety of dollar store items collected by an elite team of specialists. And my job, I'm going to reach into, obviously taking the lid off, I'm going to reach my hand into said box, and I'm going to pull out a selection of 5 dollar store items. I have absolutely, again, no idea what's inside. We're just going to pull one out at a time and have, hopefully, some fun. And you guys can see some of the outrageous, quirky and strange things. Maybe not all of them are strange, but some of the stuff that you can find at dollar stores. If you guys like this video, maybe future videos will happen, and we'll go from there. But again, I wanted to bring some variety to the channel, a little bit of extra spice here and there, and where I think we're going to have some fun doing this. So this is the very first. It came from the dollar store, episode 1. The success of this will determine an episode 2, and so on and so forth. I've got myself a very snazzy looking box, and we're going to get the lid off. Some would say, geez, that seems like a very difficult box. Yeah, I painted it. It's I wanted to get that black motif. Painting boxes, not so successful. Anyways, we're going to reach we're going to reach inside the box, and like I said, I'm going to pull out 5 items. And you guys can see some of the quirky things. Maybe you guys can let me know down below if you would actually have bought these at your dollar store. Sounds good? All right, let's reach in. And again, I have, it's just, you can tell there's stuff in here. There is stuff in there. We're just gonna reach in. Probably should have pulled this in a little closer for me. I'm gonna reach in and I'm just gonna grab an item. And these are just a various allotment of different things found at the dollar store. The first thing we're pulling out, Montoy. Transforms from vehicle to warrior. Actually, this one's a little bit closer. This is $1.25. It's superpower. I don't know what really that means, but it's a tank, or somewhat the equivalent of a tank. It's not recommended for ages 0 to 3. And I don't know what's going on here. It's some robot party. I don't know. I wonder who's bringing the bytes for that. On the back, Trans Robot. These are the different ones that you can get. There's also airplanes, helicopters, missile tanks. Doesn't say who it comes from. Oh, I guess Montoy. That's who it comes from. And in this video, we're just going to rip these open. I may need a knife for some. This one I obviously don't need a knife. I'm just going to rip this open though. And we're going to gauge it right off the bat, whether this is something of value or is crap. So here we have the tank. It wasn't quite completely flat. I feel like this should... Oh, that's not a good noise. That's not a noise that says I should proceed. And yet I still proceed, as I felt like the tank should have gone like this, and not so much the other way around. It has like a little top cannon. This moves up and down. That's promising. The color I could only describe as mustard. Mustard. That just screams, stay out of my way. I'm a mustard tank. I like the silver. Again, there's some silver in there as well. Not all this color. And I'm going to see if I can transform this. I'm assuming it was supposed to go this way because the legs, possibly, were supposed to fold out. Okay. And these, I suppose, these are the hands. I don't know which way hands would go. I'm assuming it goes this way. This also folds down. Again, we're just figuring this out ourselves. And I guess that's it. I suppose these don't come out. I suppose that's it. There is the trans robot. Let's have a look at his face. It's not bad. Face is pretty good. Can't quite tell if that's eyes or it's a visor. There's the back of it. Does this come off? Hey, it does come off. And look how smart I am. Okay, maybe not. I thought those might have actually gone in there. Little holes, not so much. But you can put it on either side. Begs the question, it really should have had two, but who am I to judge? Who am I to judge you, trans robot? Let's move the camera over there. So there you have trans robot, $1.25, dollar store, right there. Bob's your uncle. Let's see what else we have in here. Next we have is Webkinz Karate Cat. Karate Cat. Ka-chow! Includes an exclusive online gift for your Webkinz pet. Must have an active Webkinz World account. Okay. It looks like this is really old packaging, and yet I got this recently. I don't know how much this was. Carefully open the package to remove your figure and reveal your feature code. Enter the feature code at the code shop in Webkinz World and receive an exclusive online gift for your Webkinz pet. Look out. Recommended for children 3 and up. Patent pending. Patent pending. Just in case anybody was wondering and they wanted to get other karate cats out there, the patent is pending. You might be able to jump in on that and get it before their patent becomes full and realized. We're going to open this up. I did it carefully. At least I thought I did it carefully. And let's reveal. Oh, there's the code down there. I didn't have to be super careful. This is your feature code. Does something. I don't know what. Maybe you get the neighbor's son's bike or something. I don't know. Feature code right there. Write it down on your arm. Maybe not on your arm. And let's reveal Karate Cat. I would imagine I am right. There's no posability. Maybe in the head? No, I don't know. This is for cat enthusiasts that apparently also like karate. This kind of hits both those little sweet spots. I like karate. I like cats. If you were actually a couple where one liked karate, one liked cats, and you thought, I wish there was something out there for both of us where we can both enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Webkinz Karate Cat. Kind of looks like it wants to be a Care Bear too. This would be Karate Heart. He doesn't really have a stare. He just more or less fights and karate chops things. Karate Cat. Ka-chow. Let's see what else we have in here. I know a bunch of you are already loving this video format. Let's reach in, see what else we got in here. This one's a small item. Let's see what we got. Oh, another Montoy. This one's actually $1. This one would be fitting the original format a little bit more exact. We've got Montoy. Can't even see that. Princess Pony. Clearly a somewhat homage. No, it's more a knockoff. Montoy, Princess Pony. Recommend for ages 3 and up. I don't even know if I need a knife for this. Do I need a knife? Oh, why not? We're here. There's no other place I'd rather be. So we're just going to grab Old Red here and cut the... Boy, I didn't even really have to try that one. Alright. So, Princess Pony, I guess comes with... I guess theoretically you could use this as a backdrop. Put the pony in front. That is for the collectors. The toy is for the kid, the backdrop for the collector. Comes with a comb. Plastic comb. And you can comb, let's just put this to the side. You can comb the tail, which I feel like as I'm combing it, the hair, oh my goodness, the hair is coming off. All right, just fluff the hair. For fear that additional combing, it's going to come right off. It's kind of like this how lightly and gingerly Donald Trump combs his hair. Any severe, substantial combing, who knows what's going to be coming off of that. Squirrels and birds' nests. There's the Princess Pony. The paint's actually not too bad. I don't know what's holding the crown on her head. I mean, based on what I'm looking at from the back of the head, it looks like it's part of her head. Like some monster has mutated this poor pony's head to make it into a crown and then just painted it on the front with most likely lead paint. Again, the eyes are pretty good. There's usually the little on the behind, and then that tells you what the pony's name is. Now, based on this, what would I name this pony? I would call this Didn't Care. That's Didn't Care Pony. No, that doesn't roll off the tongue as much. How about Twilight I Didn't Care? Or Busy Wings. No, she doesn't have wings. How about Busy Scribbles? Busy Scribbles the pony. I just don't know what's going on here. There's a heart, and then it's just like, you know what? It was like a buy one, get three free at the tattoo parlor. She didn't really know what else she wanted. She knew she wanted a heart, and then the tattoo artist just sort of talked her into the other things. Well, I really don't know how the scribbles come into what I am as a pony. You know what? Why not? Just randomly pick something. Pick three things that seem to have no connection to one another and just put that around the heart, which is initially why I came in to get a tattoo. There she is. She does have head articulation. Just don't comb her, whatever you do. Princess Pony. Also, surprisingly enough, from Montoy. Montoy. Sounds like a monster from, I don't know, some 80s cartoon. Like, I am Montoy. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, I love this so far. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are also having a blast. Next one we have of the 5 items. Zombies. Collect them all if you dare. This is Series 1. I don't know if there was Series 2. This is from the Dollarama for $3. You can release virtual fun with the Zombies app. I could barely make that out because there was, apparently as well, let me also draw this to your attention. This was originally $2, and then someone got greedy and said, you know what? I think the suckers are going to buy this for $3. Let's slap a $3 label on there, and let's take our chances. Well, obviously, this sucker ended up buying one. Every Zombies hides a hidden feature. Now, this one here has its brain exposed. This one has pom-poms or melted ice cream scoops. Silly zombie, that's not how you carry around your ice cream. You need ice cream cones. Don't just put them on your hands. Unless maybe she asked for so much that they just said, well, that's not going to fit a cone. That's okay, just put it on my hands. Apparently this zombie can also speak English perfectly fine. Flip it around. Wow, there's a whole ton of them. Let's see here. Every figure hides a gruesome feature. Collect them all to find out what they are. I don't think any of these were there. Maybe a couple of them were. If this one was there, I would have picked it up. Let's see here. We got slashed. Is that a K or that's an H? Slashed. Zombie rotten. It's potential. There's potential. Comes to us from Entertoyment. I see what you did there. Entertoyment. You can collect all 20. We're going to go rip this one open. Let me know down below. Would you pick up any of these? Any of these? I wanted to say delicious. They're far from delicious. Any of these enjoyable treats? Dollar store treats. Would you pick them up yourself? Okay, so she has a big line running up down the side of her body. She's either broken, poorly constructed, or this is her hidden feature. I feel as if maybe putting the hidden feature in the back area of her legs where this could break off. Not really the greatest of features. Let's see if I can actually... I'm curious now. Obviously, I would be doing no service to this toy if I didn't reveal the feature. Okay, so this comes off. Oh, look. She's a skeleton underneath. That's what zombies look like when you remove their skin? Blasphemy. That's not true. It's got some worms going on there. By the way that she's with her pom-poms, we just move that out of the way, it looks like she's actually got wings. Here's what she looks like. That's without. Not bad. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be able to stand. I had to wait while I was doing that. Not bad. Not bad. And again, I'm sure each of these have their own respected features. It snaps together pretty good. Stands pretty good until, of course, you separate it. Zombies. That gives us 4. We're going to do one more. 5. And then we're going to put the Dark Box of Mystery aside. And we'll maybe do this again. You guys can let me know. Alright, so let's grab one more. Let's grab one more. I can't see what this is. Oh, this is Versus or VS. I'm not sure which one. I know though it's $2.50 and got this at the Dollarama. It's Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is strange. One of the things about dollar stores that you probably don't know, or should know at least, is that you usually either get weird knockoff stuff like this one, or you get toys that may have existed in toy stores but didn't do well and then ultimately get found in the dollar store pegs, which is, I'm guessing, what's happened here. I feel like I'm going to have to move the Dark Box of Mystery to the side. Let me know what you would want to name that box, by the way. The Dark Box of Mystery. That's what we got so far. So this one has a little zip line. I'm assuming that's what you... like a lawnmower. And I don't know. There's what the back of it looks like. There's Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo versus Foot Soldier, and Splinter versus Shredder. And I guess you knock the faceplate off. That's... Who makes this? Viacom International? No, that's not it. Oh, it's Mattel. Mattel made this. 2016. Well, let's get this opened up. I don't know if this was actually an entire line versus Rip Spin Warriors, and this just happened to be the subcategory, the Michelangelo, or the Ninja Turtle, of course, one. Comes with some inserts. Just making a big pile of mess going on over here. Michelangelo, we don't need that. Okay, so there are other ones. I've never even seen these before. Anybody see these before? Anybody care? Well, there's Versus, Rip Spin Warriors, and Marvel stuff. Turtles. Halo, Ghostbusters, that's interesting enough. The Black Suit Spider-Man and even the Venom look pretty good, actually. Never heard of them. Never heard of these. Comes with some, there's your zip line. And it looks like he's got these rubbery plastic nunchucks, which I'm guessing goes in the front. Just peg that in like that. You really have to work to peg them in here. There we go. And there's Michelangelo with some nunchuck hands. The top part here looks like it spins. The plastic part, I guess, is the head that knocks off if you have more than one of these and you battle them out. You know, all things considered, I think the face is pretty good. Now, I'm assuming they probably use the exact same body on all of these, just change out the color. But the labels are pretty good. I would entertain the idea of getting more of these. In fact, of the 5 mystery items, no mystery anymore, I would probably consider picking up more of these. So, let's see how they work. So we got an instruction guide. We got our little zip line. Let's open up said guide. And... okay. Various warriors can spin on their head. Is that what we're supposed to do with them? Or more ways to play. Well, let's get to the main way to play. Okay, so assembly. You can customize your warrior by attaching accessories. Oh, spinner accessories. Spin accessories. Oh, you guys are so clever. Spin accessories from other Versus Rip Spin Warriors, which again, never seen these before. Alright, so I'm going to assume this goes through here, right? That sounds promising. I don't know if I have to put it in all the way. And that, oh, okay, so you pull it, that spins underneath, the top part spins, and then you battle for neighborhood supremacy. I don't know. Maybe the winner gets a Sunny D from Mrs. Thompson, who always stocks Sunny D in her house. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to bring the camera down. And let's see what we got here. I got knives, I got stuff, I got debris everywhere. I'm going to move the zombie out of the way. Not that she would feel it, she's already dead. The tank robot, he probably wouldn't feel it too much. But I worry more about the pony losing its hair. And of course, Karate Cat. I worry about it especially. So I'm going to go ahead and zip the line. I'm going to pull this. That's my voice. That's not actually coming from this. I'm going to pull this and see if it works. Here we go. Well, maybe I shouldn't put it in all the way. I'm going to probably only put it in that much. I think I had put in too much that it just... I also have to admit, though, the area in the back to hold doesn't give you really a lot of clearance. I see perhaps one of the problems with this line, and maybe I'm just doing it wrong. There's not enough clearance. Whoa! There's not enough clearance. I just dropped Michelangelo. Hold on a second. All right, let's try that again. So put the zip line in. It's supposed to, but I mean you're yanking it, so you really don't have much to hold on to with your thumb and your finger. Lame. Okay, so that doesn't really work all that great. It looks good. It seems promising. And really, like, looking at the rest of these, based on the way that they're cartoony looking, I would consider picking up more of these, especially like the Marvel ones. But the gimmick of actually ziplining this sucks. Did I just say sucks? Yeah, it sucks. Doesn't give you enough. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right there. All right, so here are the items in the very first It Came from the Dollar Store, episode 1. If I can actually get him to stand. See, he should actually have like a base. Like a little plastic base that has the little hole where you can peg that in, stands upright. What do I know? I'm not into marketing. These are the things that we got for our very first It Came from the Dollar Store. Let me know what your favorite item was. If you like this video, hit it with a like. And let me know, would you like to see future videos just like this? Just like this, where I'm reaching into the mystery box, the dark box of mystery. I don't even know what we're going to call this yet. Pulling out items all from the dollar store. Certainly stay tuned, guys. Other videos are also on this channel. Always doing reviews, figure reviews, subscription boxes, all that stuff as well. So if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that little subscribe button down below. You're good to go, and you won't miss future videos. As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.